Long Beach, talking with Jimmy.
How you doing?
Jimmy, you got a million projects going on.
At least a million.
Yes.
Or like 4.
Let's talk about 4. How does that sound?
Let's start with 4.
All right, Time Bomb.
Yes.
Most unique book I read in a while.
Oh, thank you. And yet it's not.
Right. You got time traveling, Nazis.
A lot of killing. A lot of killing Nazis.
Yeah.
It's a fun book. I mean, Radical gave us the opportunity to write a comic that probably no one else would publish, so that's always a good thing. A little bit more adult than most comics, but a lot of fun. The 3rd issue comes out in probably 2 or 3 weeks by Paul Galassi. Fun book though.
And they're big issues.
They're big. They're 50 pages for $4.99, which I think is awesome. It's like 2 books plus. And they look beautiful. And look, here comes one now. It's coming into screen. Oh, there it goes. And it's number 2. Hi, Paul. But anyway, no, having a lot of fun with the series. I mean, on our end, we're all done.
Right.
So everybody seems to like it, which is nice for a change. So I'm happy.
Yeah, I like it. It feels like a screenplay also.
Well, it has its movie elements for sure because of the pacing.
Right.
But you know, comics have always been that kind of, when you do genre stuff, it kind of has that feeling that, you know, they introduce the characters, introduce the dilemma, their problem they're going to hit, and then resolution. I mean, we tried, Justin and I tried really hard to not make it very easy for these characters to get where they have to go, and that's the fun of the book, is that at any time it looks like they're going to get busted, and they do.
Can you give us a clue about the 3rd one?
Sure. The 3rd one obviously wraps up the story. It has a lot of madness happens. I'll give you a clue. Hitler walks in the room at one point, and unlike most books where it just ends at the end, this one, because they're time travelers, they're there for 24 hours and they go right back to the present day. The basic story ends on the 23rd hour.
Nice.
And then
they go to a coffee shop?
No. Well, that's the fun of the rest of the book. We got an hour left. What are we going to do?
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting.
Who are we going to do?
Right. And so it's a lot of fun. And 3rd issue introduces a little bit more science fiction elements to it, especially at the character, Peggy's character. She has the stuff that Liquid Tech she uses, these little pills. We kind of take it a little further in the 3rd issue. And again, this is an idea I had when I was a kid. So I kind of adulted it up a little bit, and I think the 3rd issue delivers. I mean, everybody will tell me that's a great thing about the internet, right? If it sucks, they get right on it. It sucks. By the way, Jimmy, you're a nice guy. They send it, you know.
Can I have a friend request on Facebook?
Right. Can you please be my friend? Please. Or they tweet me. A bunch of twankers start sending me some reviews and whatever. But it's all good. I mean, that's the fun of doing this stuff.
All right, the other stuff over at DC, Jonah Hex.
Yep, Jonah Hex keeps on rolling. We're up to, I think 62 just came out. Or no, actually 61 comes out next week. It's another Jordy Burnett issue, which we love.
And that's a great book. Anyone can jump on with any issue.
Absolutely. It's one of the comics that, you know, you can give it to your grandpa and he might read it. Yeah. I mean, in a way, you can just kind of hand it to anybody. You get an idea of who the character is right away, what the story is, and then we'll resolve it by the end. So it's a lot of fun.
And I know Darwin's worked on a couple issues.
Darwin Cook did a couple. I got Nelson DeCastro coming up. Eduardo Riso did an issue that's unbelievable.
Amanda dressed like that.
Amanda's a skunk. You can see. Go over there. Amanda. She smells great for a skunk, I gotta say that. There you go. She comes with props too, so we like that. Anyway, Anaconda, Power Girl, whatever.
Talking about Power Girl, did you guys always want to plan at 12 issues, or?
She actually, Amanda was only going to do 6 issues, and by the time we got to the 4th or 5th, she's like, "This is too much fun. I think I can only last those till 12." And true to her word, she stuck to 12. And Justin and I felt, without Amanda on the book, we kind of don't want to do it, because Amanda became just as much as a character in the book as the book did, and we realized that, you know, her style is just unique, and it was a good time to jump off, because I didn't feel comfortable going to another artist and trying to replicate what she did, so there was a new team on the book. It worked out. I think Jud's doing a great job, and we did the job we had to do, which was establish who Karen was, what her world was, and more importantly, make the character fun. Somebody we want to come back to each month and see what happens next to. So.
And to wrap it up, Freedom Fighters.
Yep, Freedom Fighters is rolling.
I never read Freedom Fighters. Can you give me the pitch?
So it's these classic characters, and we set them in modern day. They work for the government, so to speak, and Uncle Sam's the leader. He's just like
He has to be the leader.
He's the leader, and he's also the spirit of the nation. So Sam is as strong as the nation is feeling confident, and they're interesting characters. We kind of put them through hell, though, in the series. The recent storyline is a mix of national treasure mixed with some history lessons, and then madness thrown in. So we're having a ball on the book.
Cool.
Yeah.
And Amanda told me, I don't know if you can talk about it right
Captain
now.
Brooklyn,
She didn't say what it was called.
we're doing a thing. It's probably going to be for Image next year. Just a 3-issue series about a character called Captain Brooklyn, and I can't give away too much about it, except that Amanda's drawing it, and that's really all you need to know.
That'll be fun.
We'll be writing it with, it's going to be me and Frank Thierry.
Justin this time?
No, Justin's doing other stuff. Frank actually, it was sort of Frank's idea as well as mine, and you work with your friends, right? So he's my good buddy from Brooklyn as well. Justin and I do everything else together, so there's no jealousy involved. We're all good buddies.
Cool. Well, thank you for your time.
Well, thanks, man.
Thank you.
All right.